Figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2020 Atlanta Braves.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. Hey, let's focus on Freddie Freeman, first baseman for the Atlanta Braves. He plays one of the most reliable first basemen in the game, makes the routine play. Not only that, he can pick and grin, saving his infielders some serious errors.
Play ball. You're out. 3. He's out.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Career numbers against Julio Teheran. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. Pitch on its way to Avila. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Fleming is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Wastes no time in making an impact out in the field. Fleming, impressive to see him flash the leather here like that in his first game. So digging in now, Frank Fleming, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Fleming.
Wait for a good one, drive it to.
From the stretch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top. But he was able to lay off it.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. Yep.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now batting, David Peralta. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Pulled toward right center field. Fleming is after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3. Into the box now.
Come on,
Frank
Chief, one time.
Fleming.
Here
He'll
we
look
go.
to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Let it fly now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Hey, see it.
Camargo at second. Flowers is over at first with one away. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Adam Eaton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pitch is popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game.
Now at the plate, Frank Fleming.
The right fielder, Frank Fleming. See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
See it, drive it, kid. See it, drive it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
0-1 pitch on its way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for Atlanta. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Line drive to center field. Eaton patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Well, we've mentioned the condition.
Stepping in, Adam Eaton. He singled his last time up.
The center fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center. Fleming on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Standing in, Frank Fleming, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Here you go. Let it fly now.
0-1 count and the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. 0 for 4 on the day now. He might have to wait another. So stepping in, Christian Walker. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Walker.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Fleming's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Digging in, Frank Fleming, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Hey, get the jump. Watch out for it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Hey, drive him in. No one better right now.
Hit hard on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season. It certainly won't be his last.
6-4 the outcome today.
Victorious Atlanta Braves. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left.
Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're live inside SunTrust Park. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Arizona. Kevin Gossman is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
Now one time right here.
From the belt, the pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
The 1-2. High bouncer toward the hole. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Striding in once again, Craig Miles comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Comes set and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Fleming is over, 2 gone. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So 2 are gone now in the Diamondbacks' 4th. And up next, the outfielder David Peralta. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Albies is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tight rope out it.
Hey, let her rip one
Striding
time.
in, Frank Fleming.
The right fielder, Frank.
50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch here, square it up.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go. You do a rip on it, huh?
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's
Another full count pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Ready with the 2-2. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Drive that pitch, huh? Here you go.
Now here it comes. And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball.
Jake Lamb standing in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Lamb.
Taken high and deep to right. Fleming ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So the
Let it fly, big guy. Here we go.
at the plate, Frank Fleming, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Hard work in ahead.
Fleming.
Come on, let it fly right here. Come on, baby, get your pitch up there.
All right, here we go.
Has a look, now the pitch. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Hey, see it. Let's drive it. Hey, come on, baby. See it.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
There's one on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning.
Leading off for Arizona, the center fielder, number 4.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Fleming moves over. He's got it one away. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Atlanta came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Game number 3 of this new season between the Arizona Diamondbacks. Touki Toussaint, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Fleming going back, still ranging back. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Stepping up now, Frank Fleming. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Fleming.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run.
Hey,
those are the tough ones.
Right
but I'm
here.
sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Miles facing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So he comes up empty in his first major league at bat.
I know he was expecting...
Into the box, Christian
Leading off for
Walker.
the
He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Fleming giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting 1 run in this inning now.
Digging in, David Peralta. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. The 3-1 pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Fleming is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Eduardo Escobar.
Lifted in the air out to right. Fleming is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Leading off the inning, Frank Fleming, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And a called strike on the outside part of the plate.
Come on, baby, square it up.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And yet another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. Another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Now the 0-1. And he popped him up. Escobar moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Max Fried. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And he'll get back in safely. The 1-1 home. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Into center field, line drive base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Into the box now, Frank Fleming. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he misses with it, 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And he misses 2-1.
Come on, big guy.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2-2.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Let's go.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nino.
All right, hold on, right here.
Ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready on 0-2. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. Stepping in for the Braves, Frank Fleming.
The right fielder, Frank Fleming.
First pitch on its way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball.
Let's go.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer, needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Now a check swing. He appealed down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1.
Get up and drive it, huh?
Pitch on the way. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kids.
Still even at 2-2.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched. Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
6-2 the final total today.
6 runs, 9 hits.
Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball. In now, Frank Fleming. He's hitless in the series so far.
Frank Fleming.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now, huh, kid?
He's set. Here it comes. And that's taken for strike one. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Hey, Matty, you know, there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero. This is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on. All right, here's the defense.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Christian Walker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Walker.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Fleming racing back, and they take the lead. It's gone.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball.
Coming to the plate now, Frank Fleming. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
Right here. Need you right here, kid.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
Ball 2.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
Count remains 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Hit hard on the ground is short. There is Ahmed. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Ketel Marte. Lifetime versus this arm. A number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. This is skied out toward right. Fleming sprinting after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. At the plate, Frank Fleming. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out. And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Hits are even right now at 5 aside.
Let's go, big fella.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. So coming to the plate, Frank Fleming.
Right fielder. Frank Fleming.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. The 1-1 home. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. Arizona took the lead in the 4th and held.